Hello and welcome to Polystitch English channel. Here I show DIYs on how to create wonderful household items from fabric scraps. I haven't figured out what I'm going to sew yet, but as in that joke when the wife asks her husband, give me such a gift so that I can press its foot and the arrow is already at 100. And her husband gave her a bathroom scale. And I need to sew a small bedding, a mattress. Put it on a bench bedside table, which is in our hallway. The size of the parts is 15 by 15 centimeters. As for the quantity, you decide how many pieces you need. And I cut out 21 squares of different colors. I got 3 pieces of 7 fabric colors. I laid them out in the order I liked, 3 pieces in a row. We will sew all the details with a garland. We do not break the threads. My fabrics are all different, and they must be pinned so that they do not move much. At the end and at the beginning of each line, be sure to do backtacks. So we connect all the rows. Meanwhile, check if you're subscribed to the channel and pressed the bell icon. The entire canvas is held on the connecting threads. Now we will sew these long rows. Our squares are large, 15 by 15 centimeters. And although the joints of the squares are already fixed with seams, it is still better to additionally fix them with pins. We stuck the pins across the seam so that you can sew safely. Even if the pin gets under the needle of the sewing machine, the needle of the sewing machine will calmly step over it. Another point. When you reach the place where the seams join, direct the seams in different directions, up and down. Everything came together beautifully and accurately. We ironed the workpiece thoroughly and prepared for further work. For the reverse side, at first I planned to cut the squares too, but then I thought that there would probably be a lot of connecting seams, so I found a whole piece of fabric. We fold both parts face to face and pin them with pins. Sew along the perimeter. Do not sew the part on one short side. We turn it out, align all the corners. We tighten the seams. On the front side, it will be necessary to lay stitches into the seam, into the connecting of the squares. But before doing this, the entire canvas must be either stitched by hand or fixed with pins. We will slowly fill our blank, but you don't need much hollow fiber right away. We fill in the first row of pads as much as you can while it's still comfortable to sew on a sewing machine. When working at the sewing machine, the free end of the fabric must be rolled up in a tube. We sew slowly, without hustle. We try to prevent the filler from getting under the needle, and the whole thing remains in the pads. So we sew and sew, row by row. Another trick. To make it convenient to stuff such a long sleeve, I did not lay the dividing line to the end of the detail. And now, at the end of the work, you can lay the stitch almost to the end, leaving about 2 centimeters for the hem. The entire canvas is ready. All that remains is to sew up the open edge. Please note, I sewed up the corners and fixed them immediately when I laid a seam around the perimeter. I first grabbed the open edge with a needle and thread, and then I stitched it on a sewing machine. Before stuffing, my canvas was 42 by 98 centimeters. After stuffing, all the fabrics tightened and the size turned out to be 36 by 82 centimeters. On the reverse side, it is a checkered fabric. It looks very stylish and it's double-sided. Look how beautifully it looks next to a flower bed. I hope you've liked the DIY and enjoy creating a piece in this technique for your family. Thank you for watching, subscribe to the channel, like and comment this video, and see you in the next episode.